Bitch, I am well aware of how ridiculous this story is. Okay? But what is even more ridiculous is the fact that this man hit me up at 3:11 this morning. Like, if I was married, I would. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, today we are going into part 2 of this ridiculous story of this boy who thought that he was gonna fucking play me and continues to think that he's going to fucking play me, and like literally to this day. It's insane. So where we left off in the last video, my period had not come, bitch, and I was just a little bit scared because, like, babies are a lot of work, and I figured that out now that I have one. But back then I was like younger, and I was so scared, and his family was so racist. Well, his dad. So basically I ended up telling him that I think I'm pregnant. It was the most ridiculous shit in the entire fucking world. But I ended up telling him that I think I'm pregnant, and he, for like 2.5 seconds, decides that he's gonna be there no matter what anybody says. Like, he's back on his bullshit of like, oh, I love you, and I don't care what anybody says, and we're gonna be together. Like, bitch, he was so full of shit. So full of shit. Okay, shit. For a brief moment, we're talking about working things out and seeing where things go, and he's not as focused on this whole inheriting the house bullshit. So he ends up going out of town, and I honestly can't remember if he was like construction or if he was like rig, because I know that when my mom was with this dude before, he went on a rig and he was gone for 2 weeks and home for 2 weeks, and I know that Willie was like basically how it was, but I feel like he was more construction. Like, I don't think that he worked on a rig. I don't know. I really can't remember, but he was like out of town for this amount of time. So Willie goes out of town, and I end up calling him because, mind you, at this point we're like talking about working things out because we think that I might possibly be pregnant. So I call Willie. His friend will call him Jeremiah. I call Willie, and Jeremiah ends up answering, and Jeremiah is like, hey, what's up? Like, because Jeremiah is like, I've talked to him on the phone before, but like I've only talked to him when they're like out of town because like he's his coworker. So Jeremiah is like, hey, what's up? Like, what are you doing? Like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? And so doing the, you know how guys are dumb, like the hey sis, basically. So Jeremiah picks up the phone, and Willie literally like runs to snatch this phone and like take it from him, which I get. Like, it's his phone, obviously. Like, if somebody takes your phone, you're gonna want to snatch your phone away too. Like, I get that. But like Willie snatches the phone away and basically like walks away from Jeremiah and like the other group of guys that he's with, and is like, just don't let them know that you think you're pregnant. Don't let them know. Don't let them know. And like something in me clicked, like, and I was thinking, like, does Jeremiah know that I'm black? Like, and you would think that like that wouldn't even be like a thing that you would even have to think about, but like, does Jeremiah know that I'm black, or does Jeremiah think that I'm just one of Willie's bitches? Like, would Jeremiah be as nice to me right now if he knew that I was black? Because for some reason, people have this weird misconception that like if you talk like you're educated, or if you talk, I don't even know how to, if you're literate, you sound white, and I don't understand that. That's fucking weird, bitch. Weird. And what's even weirder is like, why are you telling me not to tell people that I'm pregnant or think that I'm pregnant? Like, we don't even know. We don't even know yet. So why would I just be like, hey Jeremiah, like, by the way, me and Willie are having a baby, hypothetically. Like, why would that be something that I would just like tell Jeremiah? Like, who the fuck is Jeremiah to me? Like, let's be real. Like, who the fuck is like, Willie, come on now. So after this point in time, weeks go by, and Willie is starting to act different. He's starting to act sketchy. He's texting back less, and it's starting to be completely obvious to me that Willie is about to go back into his normal pattern of, oh, I want to be with you. Oh, I want a house. Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, I love my racist father. Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, I don't. Like, it was exhausting at this point. In a nutshell, okay, we're just gonna nutshell this whole thing out because this shit pisses me off. In a nutshell, Willie ends up telling me that he's back on his bullshit of I want to inherit this house, like I want my grandfather's house, like I need to do this because I want my grandfather's house. Like he's back on that bullshit, okay? So he decides that he wants his grandfather's house again, and that if I am in fact pregnant, he tells me that he's not going to be there, but that he will pay for the baby, but he just can't be around because he wants to inherit this fucking house. Bitch. And when I tell you I was crushed, because for some fucking reason, my dumbass really thought that, like, we were gonna, like, from high school, fix everything that's ever happened in our relationship and become anew and fucking get married and, like, live our best lives. Slightly delusional, but we forgive her. When I tell you that night, I literally got on my knees and prayed. Like, I prayed that I would start my period. Because, bro, the way that this man was treating me was so fucking ridiculous, for one. And two, like, you want to be with me, my guy. Like, every time that you get with any other bitch, you're miserable. So, why are you acting as if, like, you don't have a job that you could, like, take care of yourself and get your own fucking house? Bitch. Like, he worked, like, it had to be construction or, like, a rig. Like, he worked a job that made a fuck ton of money. Like, why, if you truly loved me and you truly wanted to be with me, why would you not just get your own fucking spot, bitch? Riddle me that. Next day, the sweet Aunt Flo decides that she's gonna make her arrival, which is, like, the best part. The best part of the whole story, okay? I end up telling him that Aunt Flo has come, and he jumps for joy, which literally pisses me off to a point that I didn't know I could get pissed off. The more you know, the things you learn. And he basically is like, good, like, you don't understand, like, yeah, I know that you're upset about, like, the circumstances and stuff, but I just really don't need to be in a relationship as is. Like, I need to focus on myself. Like, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Like, he literally was like, I need to focus on myself. Like, I shouldn't be with anybody as it is. Like, bullshit, basically. Because not even a week later, he posted something on his story, and, bitch, I'm gonna look at it, the fuck. And when I looked at his story, what I saw perplexed me, because men used to literally just play in my face, and I used to just let it fucking happen, and I have no idea fucking why, but I did. And this man ends up posting on his Snapchat story, which, like, didn't even try to hide it, like, hide the story from me, because you know how you can, like, make sure people can't see your story. Didn't even try to hide the story from me, nothing. Posts a picture of a girl on his couch cuddling with his daughter. His fucking daughter. The daughter that he told me that he wished was mine. That daughter. This man. Oh, this man. I end up, like, this right here, like, this moment, honestly, like, this moment solidified for me that this man literally was just not that into a bitch. Like, I feel like he was either just using me to experiment with the fact that, like, oh, my dad hates black people, let me try to piss my dad off. Or, like, experimented with the fact that, oh, my dad hates black people, I'm curious about black girls. Like, I feel like he either used me as an experiment, or, like, he genuinely liked me and really just wanted the house. Like, I don't know what the fuck it was, but all I know is it was unnecessary, is what the fuck I know. That's what I know for a fact. Fast forward, this man marries this girl. Like, the girl that is on the couch cuddled with his child. This man marries her, okay? Marries this woman, and they have 2 kids. So he has the kid to his prior baby's mom, and now he has 2 kids with this other girl. Or his wife. His wife. Bitch. We don't talk for years and years and years. Because bitch, you're married. Bitch, you're married. What is the point of us talking? There's literally no point in us talking if you have a whole ring on your finger. So yeah, we did not speak. No, we did not speak. And there was one day that I happened to be on Tinder. I'm never on there. I don't know why I was there. But like I was on Tinder and I saw this guy on Tinder, and I'm just gonna say the actual name of the profile because it's not actually his name anyway. But I saw this dude named Jack. Okay, and on all of Jack's pictures were like every single one of Jack's pictures were Willie. And I was like, oh my god. And the Neve Schulman in me, like, bitch, I was ready. I was like, okay, like I'm about to like swipe right on this person because I want to fucking like I in my brain, okay, I was like, this is about to be like my own episode of Catfish. Like I know for a fact that this person is not Jack, so I'm gonna figure out who the fuck this is because I know who the fuck Willie is, and or I know who, well, obviously, but I know that the person in the pictures is not Jack. So like I know for a fact that this is a catfish. I can fucking solve the crime, bitch. The fuck? I end up swiping right because I want to solve the crime. Nothing happens. I say crime as if this is like an actual crime, which no. I swipe right. Nothing happens, and I end up going and doing like my own little digging. For like real Willie. I'm like, so I go and I look up real Willie, and Sir William, he is still happily married, still has his kids, still living his life in his inherited house that he loves so much, and his wife is so happy, and they're everything. So like this is for sure a catfish. So I am like hella pumped now. When I am tell you that I am over Willie and I am down for fucking solving any type of puzzle, bitch, any type of crime, any type of like CSI, bitch. Like I don't care, like anything. I like solving shit, so like let's do it. Let's do it. So as I'm looking at Willie's Facebook, I get a notification that rolls across my screen, and it says that Jack from Tinder matched with me. But not only did he match with me, he messaged me, and I was like, what the fuck? Like this is so fucking weird. Like why would this cat? Like why would he message me like first? But then I'm like, oh, he's probably just saying hi and trying to be his stupid little catfish self. But no, I get there, and in the message it says, hey, Kirsten. And when I tell you that my booty hole got a little bit tight, because I was like, how does this person know my name? Bitch, this person, this person was not Jack. This person was Willie. And I'm like, Willie, why is your name Jack? And he's like, oh, well, me and my wiggity wife are me and my wife are separating, but her family is super religious and we haven't told them yet, so I'm just getting back out there. And this shit sounds stupid. I'm getting back out there, so I made a Tinder, but I have to be undercover because I don't want them to basically find out that we're separating. And I'm like, bitch, what? Like, okay. Mind you, at this point, I'm pregnant. So Willie asks me, like, if my daughter is his. And when I haven't slept with Willie in years, when I tell you that I have not slept with Willie in years, I haven't slept with Willie in years, and he asked me if my daughter is his, and I'm like, dear Willie, sir, no. The fuck? So he ends up asking me all these fucking questions, and being like, yeah, like, oh, well, me and my wife aren't together anymore, we're separated, and I don't know, like, I've missed you, and I've made a mistake. Like, bitch, how many mistakes do you have to make?
Try to play me the out.
How many mistakes do you have to make for you to realize, hey, you fumbled the fucking bag on the baddest bitch you've ever had in your fucking life. Okay? And I don't, listen, some bitches are, like, down for that conceited shit. I'm not even being conceited. Like, bro literally just messed with dumb ew. Like, I'm not gonna say that his wife is, I don't know who his wife is, honestly. I don't know who she is. But what I will say is, no woman deserves to be with a man like that. Because, basically, he just stands firm in the fact that he wants to, like, get a divorce and try to fix things with me and all this. And it's just like, bro, and like, why would I do that though? Because like, you've literally chosen every woman in the world over me. So what makes me think that like you're not gonna do the same thing if you chose me randomly one day? Are you done? So him and I end up like messaging back and forth, but it gets to be very scarce because it's like it's about kids, and he always tries to turn it into something else, and so it just honestly ended up being pretty scarce and very like few and far between that him and I would have a conversation. But then one day he literally randomly sent me his PP, and I was like, ew. Like, I deleted him so fucking fast. I deleted him. And so like 9 months to a year go by, okay? And there is this other Tinder profile, okay? I have had my daughter at this point. I'm living my best life in PPD, you know, living it, you know what I mean? Like, and so I see this other Tinder, like, I think I had like Tinder Gold, so you can see like when people like you or something. And yeah, that's how Tinder Gold, I think, is what it's called. And bitch, I could see who liked me, and it was this profile, and again, not the name, but Rye was what it said, and it was all pictures of Willie. And at this point, I know that it's him because, bitch, I'm not stupid. So I honestly swiped right for sheer revenge because I wanted to catch him in the act, because at this point, I know he's lying. Like, there's no way that he's not. Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense, the type of lie that he came up with. So at this point, I want to catch him in the act. I'm here for sheer revenge. I'm here for screenshots. I'm here to ruin your life. I'm here to dismantle your manhood, is basically what my agenda was, because bitch, I'm healing, not healed, okay? And so I really just wanted ammo, and that is why I swiped right on him. And then I ended up obviously changing my mind because I'm too old to be in drama like that, way too old to be in drama like that. And honestly, girls literally don't even leave dudes half the time for shit like this anymore. So what the fuck is the point? But in in matching with him, I spazzed out a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I got a little bit mad because like this man has been playing with me for years and years and years, and I'm over it. So I'm gonna read you what he said on Tinder. This shit pisses me off. He goes, "Hey," with like 4 fucking Y's, like we're in high school again. And he goes, "Nice titty pics, Kirst, LOL." Bitch, what titty pics? First of all, I had a picture where there was like a little undercleave, I think. It was like a little, like, I was feeling myself, you know. But it was no damn titty picture. My tits, I don't just have my tits on fucking Tinder. But he's like, "Nice titty pic, Kirst, LOL." And I was like, "Aren't you still married? Why are you on here?" And he's like, going through a separation. And I'm not going to add this part because I don't know if this part is real or not. And if it is, I'm not trying to put his wife's business out there. "Want to snap?" is what he asked me. And I was like, "I just feel like you're really still married." Because, bitch, I'm sorry, but like, it's been years, and you say that you've been separated for years and nobody's filed for divorce. Not once. And no, like, but like, not even like, say they are separated and nobody's filed for divorce. You're separated and nobody's filed for divorce, and you're still in a relationship on Facebook. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm sorry. No. Let me continue. Because I'm not. ... Can I please see you? And this is the shit that like he knew would reel me back before. And that's why it's like, being who I was before versus being who I am now. It's like, ew. Like, it's actually kind of like, it's so sickening seeing the plot. Like, how he is plotting, how he's planning, how he's scheming. Like, how he knows the pattern and what gets me back every time. And he uses it every time. But like, it's crazy to like actually see it from the perspective of, you, fuck you. Like, that's weird. I said, "Why do you always do this? I'm literally grown. I don't have time to be somebody's side chick. We could have literally still been together, but you leave every time. I don't know what you expect me to say." Because at this point, What do you expect me to say? You come in my life every time and you say, like, I'm the person that you were supposed to be with and we were destined to be together and you love me and you wish that you had babies with me and you want to have kids and all this stuff. But then you're just like, oh, actually, but also my dad's racist and I want a house. Bitch, please. So he goes, I'm sorry, it's okay, I'll leave you alone. And then I kind of snapped out a little bit. I was like, nah, I think you should really listen to. I think you should listen to. You should really listen to what I have to say. The only time you ever choose me was when it was time for you to try to cheat, but then you realize the shit you put yourself in, and always end up right back here. Because at the end of the fucking day, he tries to cheat all the fucking time. He used to try to cheat all the fucking time with me. Well, he still is trying to cheat all the fucking time with me. And he, like, every single bitch that he's ever been with, and I'm not calling his wife a bitch, but like every single person, every female he's been with, he's ended up back here every single time. And it's like, you are not being truthful to yourself, and now you fumbled the bag, not only with your wife but the girl that you supposedly love. Because bitch, I don't love you back. Never did. The fuck, I was blinded. Okay, with science. Bill Nye the science guy. Nobody told you to listen to your family. Nobody told you to leave me. So stop acting like you didn't make this shit what the fuck it is. So you mean to tell me if I hit up your wife right now, she'd be like, yeah, we're separated? Wrong answer. You have done such foul shit to me, yet got the nerve to try to continue to make me one of your bed buddies. You don't care about me. I almost said his full name. You don't care about me, Willie. You never have, so stop acting like it was ever anything other than your little get back at your racist piece of shit father. Because, bitch, I went in. Because fuck you, fuck your daddy, and fuck your little happy picket fence life that you fucking fake through and through. Fuck all of it, bitch. Fuck you. He says, no, I was with girls of color before you, so it wasn't a get back. And then he just goes on to explain the situation as to why they can't say that they're not together anymore. Which, if he's lying about this shit, he is the grimiest human being on the entire earth. Like, it's that serious that, like, if he's lying about this shit, he is so disgusting. Which I have a feeling that he is, but who am I to know? But I said, bruh, that may be the case now, but you told... I said, bruh, that may be the case now, but you told me before you guys were separated, and here we still are. And he's like, but it's okay. I understand what you said, and I'll just go. And yeah, before it was bullshit, and I missed you and our segs. Best gawk and choco taco I ever had. So I missed it. And you. Sorry. I hate men. I was like, precisely what I mean by you don't care about me. Me, a person, not some fucking hole. And he's like, I do care about you, damn it. I said you and the sex. And I said that was before, not now. I can't. I was like, if you gave a fuck wrong, then the sex wouldn't even be brought up. Brought the fuck up. That is all you care about with me. If it was about missing me, you would make it that. You're proving your motive. You forget the way you treated me. You forget all the shitty things you've done. But I don't, bitch. It's up here. He said, I'm just telling you that it was before. And sorry that I missed our lovemaking. And I am sorry. I was going through bad times. And I finally got medication that fixed all the shit I did before. Bitch, what? I said, medication doesn't fix the past, Willie. I watched you dread the thought of having a baby with me and gleam at the sight of the children with the same woman you claim you can't stand. Medication doesn't fix that. Because medication literally does not fix that, bitch. The fuck? He goes, I mean, the way I act. I'm sorry. I wish I could change the past, but I can't. I was like, that's part of the way you act, Willie. You hid me like a fucking secret, and I don't know how or why I let that slide for so long, but I'm not that bitch. I'm not a bitch you hide. That's embarrassing for you. Because let's be fucking honest. Look at me. And you're gonna hide me? Willie, go to hell. He said, I don't know what more you want me to say. Kirst. I don't know why he's calling me Kirst. Because he used to call me that when we were together in high school. And I think that he's really just trying to, like, play on that. And play on, like, what everything used to be. But, like, bro, that's, like, the past. We're done. Been done. He's like, he said I was young and dumb. I'm sorry. And then I just, like, literally stopped responding to him. And he's like, I'm sorry. And the last thing I said to him, and the last thing that I will ever say to him is, yes, you are. And he goes, I am. I hope that one day you can forgive me. And then at 3 o'clock this morning, he goes, hey. I hate men. And when I say that I'm so, like, this specific situation right here is why I am taking a huge break from taking men seriously until a man shows me that he deserves to be taken seriously, because at the end of the fucking day, what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? Because Sir, you're married. Did you forget? Did you forget that you literally got on? Did you forget that you went to the store and bought a ring? A pricey one. Unless you didn't give a fuck to buy a pricey one. Which, bitch, if I marry a man that loves me enough, I propose to me with a bowl of mac and cheese. But did you forget that you went to the store to purchase a ring? You went tuck shopping. You picked out your damn bros and who was going to be your groomsman. You walked down the aisle. You said I do. You had a reception. You had 2 children. Do you know what a marriage is? Or did you want to just, like, say you were married? Because, bitch, it's giving, I saw this on TV once and it looked fun, so, like, let's do it. I hate you, Willie. Stop fucking hitting me up.
Try to play me the out.
But yeah, guys, that was the story of the racist family that I dated into, and if any other updates happen with Willie, I will let you know, because Willie is one of those dudes that I feel like will never leave me alone for the rest of my life, because I am quite literally just the one that got away, and he's gonna feel that for the rest of his life. So sorry, Willie. Maybe you'll get over it. Bye.